Alright, Scorpio, these are going to be your guidance cards for the week of April 25th through May 1st of 2021. So, energy of the week, you have number 2, journey. Number 2 says pack your bags because you're going on a trip. This can be a work-related trip. This could be just a trip for pleasure, a vacation. But it says you're going on some sort of journey. Alright. We are going to clarify, see if we can get a little bit more information. What is this trip about? So you have the 6th house about your craft. So this can be a work-related trip, something to do with something that you do. Your craft could be like your job, your career. It says work details. It could be about your health, your well-being. It could be about service, daily rituals, an organization, purification, skills, apprenticeship, or method. So I'm feeling like this could be both. This could be like your craft as in your work, or this can be like your craft like in you're taking a recreational trip. For example, I know a friend of mine that is a Scorpio, and she has a trip planned like up in like a mountainy area with creeks and waters and nature, and she's a very outdoorsy nature type of person, so I feel like it's something that she would really enjoy. And I do see like I do feel like it could be something that's more not necessarily for your work, but maybe for like your own health and well-being, something like that. So I feel like that could be what this trip is about. So let's see, Scorpio, if we can get a little bit more information. I do want to say we do have the full moon. It is the full moon in Scorpio. It's the pink supermoon. It's going to be on the 26th or the 27th. And it really depends on where you're at in the world when you'll see it. But this supermoon is going to be the biggest and closest moon to the earth this year. So it's really going to affect us, and we're going to do a lot of releasing. Scorpio, of course, you already know, is about death and transformation. So I'm feeling like you are... something is ending. A way of doing something is ending. And that could have something to do with your work. Like maybe you're no longer going to do something a certain way and you're going to start doing it a new way after taking this trip. Or this could be about like your health and well-being, where again you're going to stop doing something an old way. It could be like ending old unhealthy habits, things like that, and you're going to start doing them a new way. It's a transformation. Alright, Scorpio, let's see. Challenge or obstacle that you might face. The devil just tried to flip out. So you have temperance, so moderation, balance, patience, keeping things even. You can see like she's trying to balance the water in the cup and even them out. This is about purification, so this can be about like I said, going out into nature, being one with nature, feeling more spiritual, or just having like a healthier mindset. From being out in nature. And I feel like it's in your challenge or obstacles because you're not being able to do this. And I feel like it's telling you when you go and take this trip, Scorpio, that is what you're needing to do. Alright, let's keep going. Lesson that you've already learned that can help you with this challenge or obstacle. You have the Two of Swords. So the Two of Swords talks about needing to make a decision, but something is unclear to you. You're not sure about something. A lot of times I get with this like stuck between a rock and a hard place. Like you feel that no matter what decision you make, even if you could see what the outcome is, it wouldn't be a good outcome. Now this is in your lessons already learned. So this tells me that you know how to take this blindfold off. This tells me that you know you have to make a choice. You can't sit here undecided. And I feel like I want to say, Scorpio, last week your reading was about choices and how we need to make our choices, make our decision, and then be confident in our decision and proceed forward in that decision. So I feel like this is in your lessons already learned. So you know you can't stay stuck. You're going to have to pick one. And then the outcome, you have the Seven of Cups. Apparently you're going to have options. You might not just have to pick one option. Maybe there's more than one option, Scorpio. I do want to say Magician on the bottom of the deck. So your options, Seven of Cups, speaks about how not everything that glitters is gold. It says be very careful because one's a victory, one's a dragon, one's a snake, one's jewels. So I feel like you really have to be really careful. When you finally do make this decision, It's possible it's been so hard for you because everything looks kind of scary and you're not sure which one to pick. We are going to clarify. We're going to use the Gilded Tarot to clarify. So this could have something to do with work, Scorpio. Like maybe you're having to find a new job, a new career, something like that, and you're not sure where to go. You're not sure how to pick, how to choose. If this is about like your health and well-being, maybe you're needing moderation, but you're not sure like how to go about that, how to cut something out, how to pick a path and stick to that path is what I'm getting with this Two of Swords. And I'm feeling like the reason is because you have all these options, and maybe it's saying you need to limit your options, but we are going to clarify, so let's see. For Temperance, you have the Queen of Swords. So the Queen of Swords is like someone who takes no crap. She is very, some people could say cold, but she's very, like she has full understanding. Her thoughts are clear, her decisions are clear. She doesn't like have doubts. She doesn't doubt herself. She's victorious. She is independent. I do notice that there's only one. Oh, I see it back there. I guess there is two. But yes, she's victorious. She's independent. She's confident in herself. This could have something to do with confidence. So if it's like a work situation, maybe you're needing to balance your confidence. Like maybe not be so cocky. Maybe not be so like you know everything. If you're that way, Scorpio. If you're not that way, it could be telling you to step up your confidence. It could be telling you that you need to be more confident. You need to speak your truth. You need to know that you do have understanding. You are important. You are someone who is not fearful. The Devil. That Devil was trying to flip out with the Rider-Waite. So the Devil is about poor decisions. It's about bad habits, unhealthy habits. The Devil always shows the two people. And the Rider-Waite, it shows, it looks like a couple, like a man and a woman, and they're bound and chained. In this particular card, they're not bound and chained, but they don't look like they're in any big hurry to get out of the flames either. The Devil can be about like depression, anxiety, worry. It's anything that's blocking you or stopping you from doing something. So I feel like this could be saying that the decision you have to make has something to do with poor choices and maybe like becoming a healthier person. Or it could be like not ending. It could be about fixing, healing a poor relationship. Something like that. And then for your choices, you have the Knight of Cups. So again, Cups. So these choices can have something to do with something you love. It can still be your career, because people love their career. They love their job. If you love what you do, it can be something like that. But loves can be about relationships. This could be like people in your life that you're needing to cut out, something like that. And it could be that there's some sort of confusion with who you see as like a friend or foe, something like that. I picked that up for somebody. Anyway, Knight of Cups is about being courageous, offering someone your love. Knights are messengers, so this can have something to do with like a message. But it's about not being fearful. It's about having courage. So although you're needing to be careful with these choices, I'm feeling like it's saying you need to have courage. You need to like go forward courageously. Always understand the universe has your back. Like you are supported. You can end whatever this toxicity is. Whatever this is. Whether it's a relationship, whether it's your own unhealthy habits, something like that, you can cut this out. And it's in your lessons already learned. So you know that you can cut this out. Alright, Scorpio, we're going to go to the Queen of the Moon to see if we can get you some guidance for the week. So at the beginning of the week, when you're feeling like you're needing to moderate, you're needing to balance something out, even something out, maybe be patient about a certain situation, take control about a certain situation, something like that. This is going to be your guidance card. So you have the masculine. And the masculine is about balance. The masculine is about like financial security. So again, could have something to do with your job, career, something like that. The masculine, we all have masculine and feminine in us, both. And the masculine is what provides, what makes us be secure, lock our doors, want financial security so we can pay our bills, live in a clean, fixed home that things work properly in. That's the things that the masculine does. As the feminine is more about like nurturing and caring and taking care of and that kind of thing. The masculine is about like your financial security, your stability, things like that. And it's saying that there needs to be balance here. This card always talks about there needs to be balance brought to this situation. So maybe that's the journey you're going on. Maybe your journey does have to do with your well-being more so than, let's say, jobs, because especially with having like the devil here and the love of the cups, it's possible that you're needing to show your self-love. You're needing to take care of yourself. You're needing to balance yourself out. It's possible that like you're trying to do too much of this situation, like where you're trying to bring too much financial security, you're trying to bring too much stability, I don't know how that could be too much stability, but I'm feeling like you're working too much, something like that. Like you're doing too much of the masculine things, and you're needing to find balance in this situation. And this journey shows this girl, and I'm feeling like you're needing to balance your masculine and your feminine. And that could help you be able to cut out this toxicity. And then you have resilience. Resilience says you're strong. Resilience says you're going to keep going courageously. Resilience says you have taken everything you've learned and it's in this bag. And this is like a bag of knowledge. I'm also getting with this card, I'm picking up like the 10 of Wands feeling, like exhaustion, tired. Been climbing this mountain with this bag on your back for quite some time. But resilience talks about how you're supposed to learn from those things. You're really not able to move forward or use it, the thing that happened to you, again until you're able to learn from it and not do it again. Maybe choose a better way the next time, something like that. But it also talks about being strong and courageous, and I feel like that is what you're going to need at the end of this week, Scorpio. So it's going to be a pretty big moon for you. Full moon in Scorpio is always, full moons are always significant, but when it's in your own sign, I feel like it can be more significant because it's more important that you do the release. It's more important that you cut out whatever this unhealthy habit is. Alright, we are going to do our, we're going to end it with the Monology Oracle, and this is going to help with your thoughts and emotions. I do feel like it's going to be an emotional week. I don't see any wands, so I'm not seeing a lot of action. I'm seeing swords, and I'm feeling like there's going to be a lot of thinking, a lot of choosing, a lot of picking. Go back and use what you've learned, what you've done already to help you. And make sure you're bringing balance to whatever the situation is that you're doing too much. Wow. It's the full moon in Scorpio. It's time to release negativity. I'm going to leave it right there, Scorpio. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, if this feels like your tribe, please like and subscribe.